you have any rain gear? Do you have boots, galoshes, umbrellas? You have a wetsuit?
Mm-hmm.
Games being played in San Francisco, pal. What's the weather in San Francisco been like, and what's it going to be like going forward?
It's an atmospheric river out there. I mean, they're getting pummeled with rain.
Yeah, they're talking rain and wind for the game on Saturday. Wow. That's not good. So maybe the weatherman carries bigger clout than anybody else. Let's talk about the 49ers. They have won 10 in a row, John. How unbelievably impressive is that? You look at San Francisco, 365 yards a game on offense. They're giving up only 300. They just make it so hard on you to move the ball, to get drives going, to get first downs. It's like you're in lifetime third and long when you play against San Francisco's defense. Brock Purdy, efficient, doesn't make a lot of mistakes, throws some touchdown passes, hands the ball off to Christian McCaffrey the rest of the time. His quarterback rating, 107.
Wow.
107 for Mr. Itinerant, right? The last guy taken in the draft with a 107 quarterback rating. How unbelievable is that? And, of course, their defense. We've talked extensively all season long. They just beat you up. They wear you out. They make it so tough for you to move the ball consistently, series by series. Defense, in addition to giving up only 300 yards per game when everybody's moving the football, 49er defense, 44 sacks, 30 takeaways. And Christian McCaffrey, we've all talked about Austin Eckler and his diversity with the Chargers. Christian McCaffrey, 1,880 all-purpose yards, run and catch. That's a staggering statistic. Now, in terms of Seattle, I'm not going to say they backed in, but they did lose 5 of their last 8 games. They were not playing as well. People, I think, have caught up a little bit to Geno Smith. The young running back, Kenneth Walker, the kid out of Michigan State, he's had an 1,100-yard rushing season. It's been kind of lost in the equation. They got 2 really good wide receivers, obviously, in the outspoken DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. The Lockett's coming off thumb surgery. Between them, 171 receptions on the season. But at the end of the day, there's just too much San Francisco. Pick your poison. Who you're going to defend? McCaffrey? Deebo Samuel? Ayuk? The other wide receiver from BYU, or the tight end George Kittle? And by the way, Kenneth Walker is going to run, and Geno Smith's, he's a one-man gang in Seattle. I just don't know how Seattle defends all the weapons that San Francisco has. And if it is indeed heavy rain, and if it is blowing sideways with a wind, that means you got to run the ball. And McCaffrey is pretty doggone good on that turf. So I just think there's way too much San Francisco, not enough for Seattle. So I'm picking Kyle Shanahan to just take this thing and drive him to a wild card victory. I think it's going to be a hard day for Pete Carroll's Seahawks.
Yeah, I agree with you. And we talked about McCaffrey, how he's that dual threat like Roger Craig was in the 1980s. I mean, what a great player. It's a shame that our local, Aztec Rashad Penny couldn't be playing in this game. That would have made Seattle a lot better, I think, on the field. But this is going to be a lot of fun. I remember last year in the NFC Championship, it was the Niners in Green Bay in the snow. So now we're going to be doing a different kind of weather in the rain, but it'll be a fun game to watch.
Where's your raincoat? Where's your umbrella? Where are your galoshes?
There you go.
On